What's going on, everybody? We got to cover a meme coin here that is literally taking off up 10x in less than 24 hours. Absolutely crazy. This project is unstable coin USDUC. A subscriber actually recommended it, so I decided to go over this. But this is actually looking pretty good. It's a pump.fun coin, 22% in the last hour, 881% in the last 24 hours, 1000% in the last 7 days, 843% in the last 14 days, and 1600% in the last 30 days. So this thing is doing absolutely crazy numbers. As you can see right here, it is literally pumping, and it just now most recently got listed to Binance. We'll talk about that in a second. But anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Let's cover this though, because this thing is crazy. Like I said, 10x inside of 24 hours. Went from $2 million market cap to over $20 million market cap. They got all the way up to $26 million market cap. That's pretty big, right? And it's a pump.fun coin. So it seems interesting, because a lot of pump.fun coins, they haven't been doing too good lately, but this one is now doing good. And I kind of looked at the coin structure here. And with the coin structure, you can see 15.3K holders. Just in the overnight, they got over 4,000 holders. So that's pretty big. And then you can see all of these other wallets here. You got Kraken with the most coins as an exchange. Then you got some pump.fun stuff over here. So you got a lot of different holders inside of this wallet. If you look at the breakdown of the wallet, the top 10 holders collectively own 42% of this project. So the top 10 holders own 42%. So do remember that. Other accounts have 57%. So if we look at the top 20 holders hold 50%. So it's not that bad, but there is still a lot of concentration in the top wallets, as what you'll see in any other pump.fun coin. It always happens. But let's kind of talk about why this thing just listed, because this just now got listed to Binance. Or why it just pumped, because it got listed to Binance. That's what I meant to say. As you can see though, deposits for USDC are now open on Binance US, trading on the USDUC/USDT pair beginning tomorrow, 7 a.m. Now, they also say this is a satirical community-driven meme coin designed as a parody of traditional stable coins. So this is like a meme coin saying, hey, the unstable coin. So it's not a stable coin. It's an unstable coin because it goes up and down, right? So it's a little meme coin, which is good because we haven't seen a meme coin this basic yet in a while. Like when you get these basic meme coins, it's just like a funny meme, they usually tend to do well. This coin, by the way, remember, it's still at 21 million in market cap. Previously, it has went all the way up to 65 million in market cap. I could see something like this hitting like stupid numbers, like 500 million, going up all the way up to like 800 billion, or 800 million, not billion. Because, think of the other coin, right, that just did something well, right? And that was Pippin, right? If you pull up Pippin and you look at how Pippin was trading not too long ago, you can see like Pippin did huge numbers. Pippin did extremely big numbers. $819 million. $819 million in market cap. Pippin did big numbers, and it was another pump.fun coin, right? Pippin was launched on pump.fun, and now Pippin is trading around $24 million, just kind of like how this is now trading at the low prices. So I'm not saying that this is going to shoot up to $800 million market cap, but hypothetically speaking, if you take $800 million and you divide that by what do we got, 20 million, then you will get a 40x. So multiply whatever you have by 40, right? Meaning if you put $1,000 in there, now you have 40,000. So if something like that did happen, that would be an extremely large gain, and that is definitely looks like nice, but it's kind of risky. But to say the least, this thing has a bit of a lore to it, so it's pretty interesting. But anyways, let's kind of go over some of these posts. I'm gonna show you the charts in a second here. But USDUC just pumped to $20 million after a Binance listing announcement 1 hour ago. They even gave us a little heads up. Soft shield the unstable coin 13 hours ago. So 13 hours ago, Binance posts this and it says, is stability overrated? And then they put their logo, but in yellow. So it says, is stability overrated? They put their logo in yellow, right? That's their sign right there, right? So they're literally throwing in subliminals, and they did this yesterday. So Binance is literally giving people alley oops. Like if you can catch it and you're really tapped into communities, you can get money off of a lot of this stuff. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't familiar with this coin because I haven't opened up Pump.Fun in forever. But I guess I'll have to after this because this was a good catch. Shout out to the subscriber that caught it. But yeah, this was definitely a good catch. Definitely a good catch. And it's at 20 million though. So that's why I'm like, eh. And yeah, I'll show you guys the technicals to see whether or not you guys think it's worth it. So we're just gonna hop straight into that. But yeah, Binance is now listing this project. And yeah, OKX listing. They're also getting a petition for OKX listing directly on the website. So as you can see, they're winning the petition here, right? So let's cover the technicals here. As you can see, we are literally we just got rejected at 3 cents. So we got rejected at 3 cents. We're in the process of pulling back now. We have the MACD, which is it literally only printed one big green candlestick, which means what? We're about to get even more buying pressure. Whenever you see a big candlestick like that, you better bet there's going to be some more greens after that. There's going to be some more big greens after that. So this is probably going to end up pushing, I would say, to the next Fibonacci at 4 cents. And the way it's looking, I honestly would say that this is probably about to get back to previous all-time highs and probably create new all-time highs. I do think that this project has the capability to create new all-time highs, but you remember this is at your own risk because, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but we did just now have a huge breakout. I think a bunch of green candlesticks can be printed up out here, possibly. I mean, if it doesn't happen that way, I'd be surprised. And then we see the percent R trend exhaustion here. If we reverse here on the daily chart with the percent R trend exhaustion and both of these trends go down, that's it. Everything's bearish after that, right? Everything's bearish. But if both of these continue to go up in tandem all the way up here to that overbought range, then that is super bullish for USDUC. That would be super bullish. So that's the only way I'll stay and remain bullish on this is if that happens. But I think this is going to create new all-time highs. Again, all-time highs were at 8 cents pretty much. And I think it can definitely probably push up to like this 12 cents area. That's the next Fibonacci there. And hey, I'd be really surprised if we seen 30 cents. But I think like the whole crypto market, they are itching for meme coins right now. The crypto market is itching for meme coins. They're itching for gains. They're itching for anything that it's pumping. And you can see it in all the gains of all the different projects. So whatever is pumping, they're itching for. And this project right now is such a small project that you can't even see it in the trending coins on the top gainers yet, but it is inside of the trending coins here, but it's not in the top gainers on CoinGecko. So yeah, this could be one of those ones that just continues to take off, or it could just get pumped and dumped. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. Like anything can happen inside of these situations. But anyways, pulling up the 4-hour chart here, not even at the overbought range yet for the 4-hour chart. By the way, we're only halfway overbought, right? Only halfway there. So the overbought range is this whole area up here, and we're 3/4 of the way there. So it's pretty much about to be overbought. So I think we are going to push some more, and we might create new all-time highs with this. Anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. I just kind of wanted to show you what it's looking like here and what I think is about to happen next. Go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys want me to go over next. And as always, I'll be back with another video.